kind of worse. Like,
Kind of worse than what?
than fucking up on accident.
No, you just straight up lie.
I always tell the truth even when I lie. Have you heard that quote, James?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say idiots use that quote a lot.
Oh, I'm gonna tell Scarface you said that.
Burn.
Scarface sucks. That's why they're remaking it.
Do you know who's playing? Is it?
James Franco.
I'm down.
No, that would be terrible.
Who would you cast as Tony Montana?
Tony Montana.
Like
I don't know.
Like serious casting.
A serious Tony Montana?
Yeah, I guess I hope you pick someone Hispanic or Latino, like
The dude that's playing the Mandalorian right now.
Oh yeah.
No, this is woke culture. So you got to pick a totally. It's got to be a woman, and they got to be either black.
Well, I thought woke in this situation would mean that we pick
white.
someone who's actually Hispanic. Because
Oh no.
Or maybe he'll be transgender this time.
Transgender or possibly Asian. Can't be the real Tony Montana.
So it couldn't be a chick, and then Manolo would be Manuela, his brother, his friend.
What about the sister?
Sister would be a dude.
She would actually have to bang her brother, though.
They didn't bang.
No. I'm saying you got to change it up now.
Oh no, well, then that doesn't make sense.
How does that not make sense?
Because most reboots are a play-by-play, only with like slightly different.
Has he seen movies? Do you watch?
Isn't that one of the main complaints?
Have you seen movies?
Do you watch RoboCop?
But isn't that one of the main complaints? Is that they're not doing anything new? They're going the same points.
No, it's that they're completely ruining them.
Not all of them. Let's see. What's a good reboot?
It's that.
Name one good reboot.
It's not that the movie is following the same story as the original.
Because they don't at all.
It's that they're changing the characters. And they're like, look, if you want to create a character like that, just create your own fucking character and then make a whole new storyline for it.
Yeah, like if that universe already exists, why not play off of it?
It's like taking Batman and then saying, oh, well, now Batman's going to be a transgender person. Like, no, just create a fucking new transgender person that's a superhero. Don't like take one that already exists and then change it all up.
So you're talking about a situation like with Hulk becoming She-Hulk? But She-Hulk, I mean, sorry.
There is a She-Hulk, though.
I'm sorry, I meant Thor.
There is a Lady Thor.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if it's in the comics as canon, then could we pull from that?
Yeah, that's fine. We're not talking about comics, though, because there's already so much shit in the comics.
Isn't there a dog? Oh, never mind. I was thinking that's canon. Superhero dog?
Yeah, Superman's dog.
Yeah, what's his name?
I don't know. Superman's
Super
dog.
dog.
Super dog, that's fine.
Sure.
That's his alter ego. Or
That
his alter
fucking
ego.
works. There's also...
Power Hound.
I'm going to stick with the RoboCop as my main thing.
I was not a fan of the remake. Or whatever you would
That's
call
what
it.
I'm saying. It was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Are you serious?
It was
It wasn't
passable.
terrible.
Like if
It
it's
was
on,
terrible.
no.
Yes.
I'm not saying it was good, but it wasn't
Yeah, I
terrible.
get
It was terrible.
No. Like if it's on in the background, I won't change the channel.
Tell me one thing that was good about it.
The actor who played RoboCop was pretty decent.
Yeah, he's a great actor. Thrown into a
What's his name?
shitty fucking movie. I don't know, but he was in Altered Carbon also.
Oh, right.
He had to capitalize on his newfound fame from that TV show, The Killing.
Yeah, the one that everybody forgot about, so they just canceled it
Yeah.
after season 3.
I've never heard of it. I don't watch TV really.
It was on Netflix.
Okay.
That's what everybody watched it on.
Okay, what's another one that maybe isn't complete garbage?
Dread.
That's a good example.
good.
That one is the best one. In my
But a lot
opinion.
of people hated it. A lot of people
Really?
didn't like it.
Well, they're stupid. It was really damn good, and it
I know.
didn't cost that much to make. It's a cult class. It's becoming a cult
You
classic.
sure it didn't cost a lot?
Only 400 million. I mean 400 million. Something like under 100.
Hey, there you go. Under 100 million? That's...
I think so.
I mean, 100 million is a lot.
Yeah,
There
but
are-
for a movie, with that property name, the
Not anymore. 100 million is like Standard these days.
Is
It's
it?
like indie movie. Wasn't 20 Days Later? Oh no, 20 Days was like under 20 million, I think.
Yeah.
It was an indie, right, or independent?
Was it 28 days?
Yeah.
28 weeks later, I don't know. I think they threw more money at that.
Definitely, because the first one did real good.
The second one did as good as well, and it was good. I liked it.
Now Blair Witch was indie.
Yeah, but their
Book
budget
of
was
Shadows?
only $20,000.
No, not even. Not even. It was like
Yeah, not even that.
under 20, under like 15, I think. Something
So,
really
like 12?
crazy. Something really low.
We're talking like Clerks.
Yeah, and it made a butt ton of money.
What was the budget on Clerks? I'm gonna look it up.
I think it was 35,000. No, it had to. have
No,
been
it was
less.
low. It was real low because he sold his comic book collection to make the movie.
Wow. You know, he loved Star Wars.
Yeah.
He loved the recent ones. He loved all three. He said they had their issues, but he really liked them. You know that the Rotten Tomatoes on the last Star Wars movie?
Oh shit! It had a $27,000 budget.
Check Blair Witch. I want to say it was like under like under $8,000. I could be wrong.
Blair Witch.
I want
Budget.
to say under 15 for sure.
60,000.
60,000.
Yeah, that's way high.
Yeah, that's a lot fucking more than I would
Me
have
too.
expected.
I thought I watched a documentary and they mentioned something like that, like really, really low.
Where'd the money go?
Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah. On the cameras, maybe. The cameras are like home video cameras, right? Was that not the point?
Yeah, basically.
Or was it just made to look like it was homemade?
No, they used.
They were filming
shitty
a
cameras.
documentary, so they were better than.
Oh fuck! I was gonna say Ninja Turtles had to have a lower budget than that, but definitely not
40 million?
13 million.
Oh,
That's still
for
pretty
that,
good for
that
an indie
time,
film.
For that time
They
too.
had to build them suits, man.
1990,
That now is like
13 million. You couldn't make shit. You that's like a TV episode.
wait, wasn't there was a movie that was recent that was made under 40 million and then it made hundreds of millions.
That's what I feel like they should do with movies now. Try and make them for less money. All they care about is making money. So if you can make it for less,
Like
and
Blumhouse.
have it just as fucking don't say that.
They made Split.
Don't say that.
They made Split. Did you like Split?
Did I?
Yeah, you thought it was really good.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was really good. But
Yeah.
did they do Split? Are you sure?
Oh no, Split's the one with the alien, right? The alien chick.
No.
What's the name of that one? Like
I
they
have no
raise
idea.
her.
The one where the dude bangs her?
Yeah, he does, man.
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because isn't she like technically like under 8 years old? Because they grow faster. She grows up faster than a human.
Yeah, but she's still basically a child.
So I'm thinking about the one with the guy who has multiple personalities.
That's Split.
So there's two movies called Split.
No.
Do you know which movie I'm talking about?
I know both movies you're talking about, yeah.
So the first one is called what?
I don't know. Split is the one with,
Dr. Xavier.
yeah, I can't think of the actor's name. Ewan McGregor. Can't think of it.
I'm so glad they're giving him his series.
What's his series?
Obi-Wan.
Oh. Are they?
Yeah.
I thought they canceled
At
it because
first they
everybody
did.
was.
But then I think now they're going to do it. Dude, I saw some stuff on Galaxy's Edge. The whole Star Wars theme park part
James
of
McAvoy.
it. James McAvoy.
I don't think Blumhouse did this, sir.
The one with the multiple personality? Multiple personality one?
Yeah.
I think, okay. Are you checking that right now or are you?
Yeah, I'm looking it up. I mean, y'all have to talk while I do this kind of shit.
So Jose, how's it going?
Yeah, just good.
Y'all are fucking terrible at this.
I'm kind of getting into lightsabers.
What?
I want to get
Ooh,
one
you
for my
gonna
nephew.
build one?
Yeah, I want to build one from Golden.
I'm gonna build one from the
Just-
golden crowd down the street.
Get a sausage and then put
You got a roll?
rolls over
One
it
of their rolls?
for the grips.
Yeah.
Because that sausage is going to be slick. The button's gonna be a jelly bean or something. I just cram into the side of it.
Why can't I find their fucking wiki page? There it is.
No, out of Home Depot parts. Or order one that's ready made from a company online.
Okay, it was 2 production companies, Blinding Edge and Bloomhouse.
Okay.
Distributed by fucking Universal, though.
Well, so, look up the other movies.
What am I looking up?
No, never mind. I was gonna see what other movies they had done that were very successful as well.
Bloomhouse? Fucking nothing.
Question. As a Jedi,
Yes.
you can like repel laser blasts, right?
Right.
You can throw shit with your mind.
You can hover.
You can hover. You can probably fly.
You could go really fast. Jump really high.
Why aren't they? Why can't they fly? Like you see them jump really high, but they don't really fly.
Because from what I understand,
They
not
can't
every
fly.
they can jump super high, basically fly, but not like Superman fly. So basically, from what I understand,
They did the Paranormal Activity movies.
Oh, really? That made
Insidious.
Insidious looked like it was really high budget.
Dark Skies was a flop. Lords of Salem was a flop. Yeah, they did all the Paranormal Activity movies. The Purge Anarchy. They didn't do the other Purge movies? Nope.
I haven't seen any of the Purge movies.
So my question is,
Yes, but the Jedi.
why wouldn't they all just build a force field around themselves with the Force so that they never get hit by anything?
Takes too much concentration.
Yeah, and they only have so much energy; it drains them. What they do, like if like all they do is repel with their lightsabers, so
Yeah,
that in a
mostly.
way is a force field.
The only time that you ever actually see someone stop like a blaster bolt is...
Vader stopped it with his hand.
That wasn't Vader. That was...
Kylo stopped it in
Kylo,
midair.
yeah.
But wasn't there a shot that Han Solo shot at Vader at Cloud
Yeah, and
City?
he stops it with his
And
hand.
he hits his hand.
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, no, James remember.
Is it?
But I don't know. I guess he absorbed it. But I guess in theory they can make a force field around them.
Because I was thinking, how do they not? Okay, the lightsaber can pretty much go through anything except for another lightsaber.
Right.
So like, they're all just flinging around. Like, what if they accidentally hit themselves?
Yeah, that is a good point. Especially if you're doing those fancy moves.
Yeah.
You clip off a piece of your ear.
Right? Your hair, a piece of clothing, something.
In reality, those Jedi should look fucked up.
Yeah.
They should have like half their head.
missing a leg.
And if not a whole leg,
But I was like, oh,
just a sliver of their calf or something.
they just use the Force to keep from hitting themselves.
I want to see nunchucks. Have you seen that? Whenever you get a chance, go on YouTube. They have Bruce Lee footage,
Mm-hmm.
and he's doing the nunchucks, but they put lightsaber. But it doesn't make sense because he puts them under his armpit. Unless you say he's using the Force to repel. You could always make some stuff up. But it looks fucking sweet. Like if you're wearing a suit that protects your armpits or wherever it hits you,
Mm-hmm.
you'd be freaking lethal. I mean, just like Lance Polos.
I like the videos where they put the lightsabers on the cat's paws when they're fighting each other.
Or like drunk dudes with sticks and they're beating the shit at each
Yeah.
other and they put the lightsabers effects on.
Have you seen those
Okay.
lightsaber battle competitions? Those are freaking awesome.
They're intense.
Yeah.
Hey, so I'm still looking at the Bloomhouse movies,
Yes.
and I finally came up to another good one.
Okay.
Get Out.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Did they also do Us?
I haven't got to that year yet.
Have you seen Get Out, James? I think I've asked you like 10 times already.
Oh,
Get Out, yes.
they also did Black Klansman, which
Oh, that's a recent one, right?
yeah, it was another one that Kylo Ren was in.
Oh.
But that was supposed to be really good.
He was like a cop, right?
Yeah.
He's a really good actor. Holy crap.
You know he used to be a Marine?
Yeah. Gene told me that.
Yeah, there's not a lot of movies I see on the list that
Those are
worth note.
except Us. You liked Us.
I said not a lot. There's like 3 movies that I'll say were good. So what were y'all talking about?
We're talking about nunchucks being turned into lightsabers.
How the fuck would that work? You can't hold them.
They can have handles.
Then it's not a nunchuck.
No, they're attached at the pommels by a chain, and you just fucking fling them around.
No. No. That's no. Mm-mm.
I know. I remember where there was
I don't accept.
Do you remember when it was a huge deal that Kylo Ren's hilt saber was pissing a lot of people off?
Oh yeah, everybody lost their shit.
Yeah.
Why does it have the fucking vents on the side?
Yeah, it's because the crystal's supposed to be cracked like that, and then
It was unstable.
right.
So he had to have vents for the extra.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, otherwise it would have exploded
Yeah.
or something.
I thought it was the inner crystal structure split sideways like that, and then created 2 tiny, essentially vents,
Mm-hmm.
and then one main one, and then you could see the blade of it kind of was all staticky and like.
Yeah, no. I think that they said that it had to have the vents so that it wouldn't like blow up or something. What?
I just smelled food or something.
You don't smell food.
Oh.
So if you could have a lightsaber, what color would you pick?
Well, the colors are supposed to represent different things,
Yep.
but just top of my head,
Green is the people that focus more on fighting. Blue was more
Serene,
like
right?
knowledge.
oh,
Huh?
knowledge, right. More defensive, maybe.
N-
Like
no.
if green is more like fighting, then blue would be maybe more. No,
No.
I'd go with green.
Green is just, it's everything to do with combat. And
Oh.
blue was more people that just studied shit. You know what I'm saying.
What about purple?
Yeah,
Purple only existed with one Jedi, and that was
Mace Windu.
Mace Windu. And the
that's-
only reason is because that's his favorite color.
Yeah, that's what he wanted, but they made it canon where. as
Yeah,
far
they
as I
put it
know-
in the cartoons after that movie.
Yeah, but they made it so that purple signifies a Jedi who has trained in both the dark side and the light side,
Mm-hmm.
and who was able to not fall into the dark side. Like a lot of Jedi try to study the dark style,
And they end up getting
and
pulled
they end
over.
up getting and he was able to.
Mm.
So it's very. That's why they say in the movie he was the only one who didn't get killed by Palpatine, because he understood how the Sith fight, and that's why he was able to become a good foe against them. Because the Emperor killed those 2 first Jedi first. I forget their names. And then Mace Windu was able to hold his own. Not just because he's Samuel L. Jackson.
No, it's because he was Sam Jackson.
Okay.
Why are you talking about Star Wars?
I have no idea.
We needed a
Thought we were
topic.
talking about the other stuff.
We were, but then we needed a topic change.
Yeah, we've only been on this 20 minutes. We can topic change.
Well, I'm here, by the way.
Yeah, Alicia just walked in.
I was using the facilities.
Were you?
You can look
Yeah.
at his eyes
For
he's
20 minutes?
Yeah.
he's
You look
tense.
like you've been crying.
It
Hey,
hurt.
sometimes it feels like
Yeah, sometimes.
Hey, if you're not shedding a tear, you're not doing it
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
You don't deserve. That meal was worth it. Those tears. Oh, you guys want to hear something nasty?
No. On the podcast, we're going to stop talking about gross stuff. We're going to stop talking about, we're going to quit cussing.
Well, it's nasty, but it's more.
We got to get them sponsors.
You can get
Yesterday?
sponsors and still cuss.
No. You can't.
Yeah, you
Yesterday, I went to the restroom,
Spike.
and then I came out, and then I was walking over there by Pets, and what's his dumbass name? Kyle. He was standing there.
Man, what if he listens?
He don't fucking listen, and I
You
don't
don't
give a
know
shit.
that? Maybe Jenny.
He's standing
introduced
there,
him.
and he
Yeah.
had a box of kitty litter in his hands, like sitting on top of the pallet, and he's just standing there and just staring into space, like the entire time that it took me to walk from the restroom.
What if he's got like super ADD?
And he didn't budge until I walked by him, And then he turned his head and he was like, slowly picked up the litter box and put it on the shelf. What if he was stroking out?
What he might have, I don't know.
Well, what I was talking about was off of work. I went to go get a haircut. And
It looks good, by
You
the
got
way.
a ringworm.
was it? No. I was scared of that.
Where the fuck does ringworm
They-
come
You
You
get
can
it
get it
because they don't clean
from?
their tools.
Haircuts?
Yeah.
If they don't
I'm
clean their
never
tools,
getting a haircut.
you get a ringworm on your head.
If you get
Are you
ringworm,
serious?
have you got
Yeah,
it
man, they
before?
gotta clean those clippers. They don't clean them.
If
You
they
can
don't
get
clean the
ringworm.
scissors or the little
Little
machine,
comb?
the
Am I
comb,
the only one that doesn't know this?
I
Apparently.
guess.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. This place cleans. They have like that jar where they dip shit.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
It's just
So-
blue water.
it's green water. Yeah, well, this one's green. It's just Listerine, which is better than water. So
Kills 99.9% of germs.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right.
When I- so you park up to it. That's it's one of those businesses. Where you literally get out of your car and you're in within like 4 seconds. So I didn't park in front. I parked on the side of the road. So I went into the business and then I reversed into the spot closer to the side of the street. And I'm putting my stuff in my pockets, and then I look up and there's a guy who came out of the haircut place, walks around to his driver's side door, opens his door, and then he starts undoing his belt, and then I'm minding my own business as well, but he's still moving his pants, and then I'm just like, okay, and then he starts urinating right there in the parking lot on his car.
On his car.
Yeah,
Was
he was
drunk?
trying to avoid.
Why
it.
didn't he just go inside to pee?
They don't have public restrooms.
Or maybe
They have to.
No.
No, I think you have to be paying. Maybe he walked in and they said no. Anyways, so there's a truck next to him and another car on the other side. So he has his door covering so no one sees him from the business.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just urinating right there. And then I'm just like in disbelief. And he urinated for like 2 seconds. Maybe he had a condition or something. And then he zipped up and then got in his car. He was well dressed, like button-up shirt, slacks. And then right before he closes his door, you have that map pocket on your door?
Yeah.
Like that pocket?
Yeah.
He just puts his hand in there and he just runs it along the whole thing and then just dumps all his trash. Right.
Well, that's what it's for. It's not a map pocket.
Oh, that's what it's for, to dump out on public
Yeah,
property?
true.
No, I'm just saying it's not a map.
No, it had recipe. Oh, no. I think they're called map pockets, the ones that are in the back, I think. Like back of the seats.
I'm
No?
telling
Yeah.
you, this is what it's for. It's for putting your trash in.
Oh, well, then this
That's
guy
all
did
it's
that and he just dumped
Yeah.
all his trash out.
I just keep important stuff in there.
Important
Not
stuff.
important, but like a stuff that I don't need.
I got empty Coke cans.
I got pliers.
Receipts.
I got a
Mm-hmm.
pressure gauge checker thing.
I don't
I
have
got-
one of those. I need one.
I got some markers, some pens. Which I could have it up here, but I just have it down there for some reason.
I don't have anything in
Keep
mine.
my extra box cutters in there.
I keep it empty. It's from a
That's
bottle.
Stuff that I don't need to check stuff
Empty
for the truck.
bottles.
No, like when I have a water
I have
bottle,
it
I'm
somewhere in
drinking.
the car.
Hey,
No.
so I was telling James that I was talking to one of our listeners who decided to binge
Put 'em
every
on the
single
spot.
episode. And what?
Nothing.
And all of our old episodes suck because we don't stay on topic.
Oh, okay. So,
And recently, like the last 10 episodes, we have been doing real good. A lot better than we
better.
were.
Okay.
And I'm noticing now in this episode,
Yeah,
now that we've gotten the compliment of staying on track, we
Well, I don't think we ever decided what we were talking about today. We just started
Yeah.
talking.
no, we did.
No,
we
we did.
decided last episode.
What
And then
was
I
it?
yelled at Jose about it when we were on
What
first
what
break.
did we pick?
We were going to talk about if you would
if you would help.
you cover for your friend
Oh yeah, would you cover for your friend
if they murdered someone,
if they murdered somebody
if they were
and then they
involved in a
told
hit
you
and
about it?
run. if
Okay, so
they
why don't we
saw
start
an
that
accident
and we disregard everything we've just been talking about?
all 25 minutes of it?
Yeah, that's just the intro. We're
The
building up
warm-up.
to the main conversation here.
Okay, so that was the intro. Here we go. Welcome to my arbitrary world. This is the very beginning of this episode.
Hey,
Hey,
Today we're talking
I hear
about
the cheers. And the
if you would
accolades.
cover for your friend.
Yeah. So if your friend hit somebody with their car or straight up murdered somebody, and then they told you like the next day, they're like, hey man, I killed somebody and I don't know what to do, would you
cover for them?
cover for them?
Well, let's pick a specific scenario. Let's say they hit someone and killed them. Are they drunk?
No,
Okay.
but it was an accident.
Well, no. It doesn't have to be the car. I'm talking about straight up murder someone.
Oh, okay, so they had intent to do it, or maybe in spur of the moment, or
No, let me give you a scenario.
okay, go ahead.
Every day you go somewhere and you order something, and they get it wrong every day. You decide one day you're going to wait for them after work, and you are going to cut their head off.
Sounds personal.
It is
Yeah,
very
it sounds like
personal.
Keith is working out his frustrations.
That's
No.
why he needs our legal advice.
I don't do special orders except for like no onions, shit like
That's
that. Very
very
simple.
hard
More
to
than
do.
enough.
That's very simple.
And they fucked that up too.
Sometimes, and it's frustrating. But
Okay, so that you're waiting for them.
so
So this is premeditated.
oh yeah,
Okay.
premeditated, and you kill them. You
Okay.
murdered this person in cold blood.
Okay.
Then you go tell your friend, "Hey, I just killed someone."
Well, you tell him because you're telling him, or you tell him to brag about it.
You're telling them to try and get help covering it up.
Okay, so let's say they come up to me.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say, sure, let me try and help you. And then while he's not looking, I'm going to sneak out and then go call police.
So you definitely turn them in.
Yeah, because that's not justifiable homicide.
Well, you don't know the scenario. He just tells
He
you
just
he
told me
murdered
that he
someone.
fuck up his order.
No. He didn't tell you all that.
Oh.
He just tells you, I murdered someone. Will you help me hide the body?
I try to convince them to turn themselves in, because if they were in the right, then
So what if
it
he
would come
murders
up
you
in
then
court.
because of that?
Then maybe I shouldn't.
No, you
even-
got to turn yourself in, man. That's wrong. You
You
fucked
can't do
up.
that because he's dead.
Who's dead?
Man, you said, what if you just said, what if he murders you?
No, he's saying he would murder me if I don't help him immediately in that moment, right?
Yeah.
Be like, yeah, come to my basement, and you hit him over the head. God, cops.
Oh, so okay, yeah, but that gets weird because so he asked me, and that moment he could either kill me or
Depending on how you respond, yeah.
so. This has happened before. I've seen it on TV where they claimed they were only helping the dude hide the body because their life was in peril.
Yeah.
And then like sometimes I would believe it, sometimes I wouldn't. I mean, until you're there, I guess you really don't know. Where are we when he told me this?
I don't know where you are.
Well, I mean, could I just run away right then and there? And others
Could you run away?
can get away if I'm like at McDonald's or something.
You could try if you want.
I would say,
You're getting way too into it.
Okay.
I just wanna
Accidents
fuck-
don't
happen in
worry.
restaurants
I know
all
the
the time.
perfect place to hide a body.
Uh-huh.
Just go here at this time, start digging the grave, and then I'll meet you and help you.
Oh, smart.
You
No,
And then,
Dig a hole to.
then you wait,
put
and
a
then you call the
tree in.
cops and say, hey, man, my friend killed somebody, and he's disposing of the body right now, and he's at this place at this time.
but what if your friend won't let you out of his sight? He's like, no, you have to.
Well, if
come
he
with
thinks
me.
you're helping him, then he trusts
Yeah.
you.
Or you tell you leave your phone at home.
Or
You
he's
don't need
super
that.
paranoid.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, you ain't going anywhere till we do this.
No, but I can help you, just not till tomorrow.
Because he's gonna think you're
I
gonna
think
rat him out.
you're dead too.
It's going to be suspicious because I'll be like, I can't just leave work.
Who says you're at work?
Who said I'm not?
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to get more specifics. Like, where are we when he tells me this? Are we in private property? Are we in a
You're at
closed
home.
room?
I don't know.
Okay.
We're
Y'all
flying
are
on an
hanging out in the
airplane?
front
Are
yard.
we on a cruise ship out in the middle of the ocean? What?
You're on a cruise ship in the middle of the ocean with your best friend.
Oh, he's drunk and he's confessing.
Then you just throw him overboard.
just throw him over.
You have now committed a murder. You go to your best friend and tell him.
But you
That-
killed a murderer, so that makes it okay.
Is that a crime?
Yeah, it
It's
is a
still
crime.
International waters.
Still murder.
Oh, that is true. International waters. They
I
can't
think law
convict
still
you.
applies.
No?
There's
because
no
you're
law there.
on a cruise ship.
Yeah, you're on private property.
Well, it depends on what flag that ship flies under.
American.
How do you know that?
How do you not?
There are
know
more
that?
cruise ships than just from America.
Because some cruise ships don't fly under American flag.
Foreign
I
companies.
think they change
Yeah.
the flag whenever they
Mm.
reach a new destination.
No, because they have to fly under a certain flag.
I guess wherever they originate from. I mean, if it's an American cruise line, they're gonna fly the American flag.
Well, what if it's a Jamaican company?
Then they're gonna have to figure a way to do both.
You're
Yeah.
not gonna get convicted.
I don't think that's how it works.
Yeah, I
No,
don't think
that is
so
how it
either.
works.
No, people have been convicted of pushing their significant others off of boats.
Well, yeah, that's. I'm saying if you go into international waters, you can't be convicted of like smoking weed and shit like that.
Sure, I'll take that. Yeah.
Murder has no jurisdiction.
Yes, it does. Doesn't it?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I would assume there's no statute of limitations, so
That is
I would
true.
assume that there's no
would make
jurisdiction.
sense.
Well, I guess it depends on where you're at.
Murder is murder. Interpol can investigate. International police.
I don't think they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we gotta find this guy that pushed his wife overboard because he
Yeah, they
didn't
will.
want her.
Yeah, that's
Like,
the
no,
people that
fucking
get
murderer
involved.
right there.
I thought Interpol was for like major crimes.
That is a major.
That's a
crime.
pretty major crime.
No, I'm talking about like people
money
smuggling
laundering and drug trafficking.
billions. of
Smuggling
dollars.
is worse than murder.
Yes.
If you're smuggling billions of dollars of cocaine and you murder one person, I
Would you
think-
talk to that family of the murder victim and explain to them how their loved one's murder is not as important?
Yeah,
as the
catching a big time drug dealer over a guy that murdered his wife. I would definitely side with the drug dealer.
But you would talk to that family and tell them that that's more important than their family's.
We've already gone over this. I have no heart, so yes.
Okay, all right. I just wanted to know.
Like, yeah, I'm sorry about your dead husband, but
Dead wife.
we got bigger fish to fry.
Y'all act like that doesn't happen.
What?
What are you doing?
You don't like
Ooh,
being
it helped a
spotted.
little.
What are y'all talking about?
I just don't like people
You
walking
can see
by there
him
and
from
with
the
me
door.
doing this.
Are people walking by?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Customers?
every now and then.
Both.
Every now and then.
Oh no.
It just makes me a little less self-conscious.
You're
I got
suspicious.
freaked out because I saw a face in the glass, but it's just a picture of that guy. The reflection.
Okay, so
It's like, why is there someone staring at
no
us?
one would help their friend in a murder.
No,
I
I'm
need
not going to
specifics.
prison. I'm not going to prison for y'all.
Would you?
In a murder?
Yeah. If one of us murdered somebody, would you help?
I would need specifics. I need specifics.
I guess it depends on the person.
You just go to sleep. You're not good on this episode.
I think I
You
believe
need too many fucking details.
on my ability to lie good and get away with it.
I think it depends on how well you think you can discard a body.
That's easy.
It's not as easy as you think.
I mean, people leave clues behind you.
Okay, what if he comes in and he tells you he killed somebody and then asks you how to dispose? Okay, what if they don't explicitly tell you that they killed someone?
They just ask you how to dispose
They just
of a
say,
body.
hey, how would you dispose of a body if you had killed somebody? Like, I think a customer asked me that one time.
A customer has asked me that.
Yeah.
And
They were like, hey, like, or they asked if they could fit a body inside one of the things. Like, you think this is big enough to put a body in?
I think the same person asked me. It was 2 kids, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Their grandma.
Yeah.
It was like, hey, you think I could fit my grandma inside this tote? And I was like, no.
You're going to need that 150 gallon.
Yeah, you're going to need the big one.
I
We're
need
all
to
out
picture
right
your
now.
gram.
Yeah, is she like my size or is she like your size?
Well, you
Yeah,
can
no,
make-
I don't think if they don't come out and say no, I still think you'd get in trouble because if there's even any doubt in your mind that
No, but you have plausible deniability because you're like, I wasn't sure if he
yeah,
was
with that
joking.
one, you could just be like, I thought he was joking, so I was
but
joking
I
with him.
think you're supposed to report anything that seems suspicious.
This ain't communist China.
You mean Russia? Are they
Oh,
communist?
Yeah,
technically,
China,
right?
Technically, they are.
No, Russia. Are they still
And
communist?
so is China. They're technically as
They're
well,
a
but
democracy, but you
Well,
better vote for
I
somebody.
know China's communist.
like they're hanging on to their communist past.
I think it's better than what we got.
No.
Oh yeah. It's for another day.
So you're saying that they come up to you and they say that, and then later it's found out that he did
Yeah.
try to get rid of everybody, and then you fear that would come back on you.
I feel like it would.
I don't think so.
No?
Like he said, it's plausible deniability, or like I said, but he was saying as well.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Now, if he straight up told me, "Hey, I need to get rid of a body," how would you do it? Now that's different. I'd have to report that.
Hey,
What?
stop doing that.
Doing what?
Rubbing the microphone against your shirt.
He's not touching it.
Yeah, you were like this.
That?
Yeah,
He wasn't touching
because your elbow was on your leg and you're bouncing your leg.
He never touched my shirt.
Yes, it did.
I would have felt it.
Dude, I'm listening to it right now. Do I need to prove you wrong like
Yes,
him?
prove me wrong.
And him? I'm proving everybody wrong today.
I don't remember being proven wrong.
I'll play every episode, the beginning of all of them. I'll do it right now.
All right.
You hear that?
In the middle. No, you're not holding it. Okay, so no to the murder. You would never, under any circumstances.
No, it's because, like you said,
Are we here?
What if it was your brother, not your best friend?
I still need specifics. Like,
I'd turn
was
his
it an
ass in.
accident?
No,
Was it
I told you,
self-defense?
cold blood, murdered
No,
in cold
I
fucking
report
blood.
him.
There you go.
I report him
And I don't care about anybody else.
because
Am
I know
I
he would
in
report
America or I'm in Mexico?
me. We're here.
You're here.
I don't know.
Mexico extradites?
Yeah.
It depends.
Oh, does it?
I think for murder they would.
Dude,
No.
the U.S. Marshals go into in Mexico and arrest you.
Dude, we don't know shit about laws. We suck at this.
I've
Yeah,
seen.
I don't
I've
know
seen
about law.
Let's restart this episode again.
like my parents said that if I ever did something that was truly messed up, like murder, and I was on the run, they wouldn't give me a penny. They would
Good.
as soon as they found out where I was, they were going to tell the police, or they were going to convince me to turn myself in.
Your family said that?
Yeah, and they told me if your brother or someone does something like that, you need to turn them in,
See,
especially
that's
if you
good.
knew.
You gotta cut them
Because
off.
right now, I know of an active, well, I don't know if it's active anymore, but a dude murdered someone else, and he's on the run right now, and his mother knows where he is.
No.
Yeah, but he's not here. He's somewhere else.
Well, he's in Mexico.
Oh, but she knows where he is in
She
Mexico.
knows, yeah.
Nah, man, I love my brother or my sister, but if they did something like that, I try to convince them to turn themselves in at first, and if I knew where they were, I'd
You join
turn them
them.
in. I join.
Okay, what if it was your child? Would you turn him in?
Yes, I'm gonna tell them.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna tell them from
Your
the
own
beginning.
kid? I'd be like,
Yeah.
you're a fucking psycho. You're my kid. I know what you're capable
What,
of.
what if he says, I got it from you, Dad?
I'll be like,
In
the
court.
fuck you did? Get out of here.
I'd be like, yeah, you probably did, but I didn't kill anybody, you
Go to prison.
psycho.
I didn't
You-
get caught.
He used your gun.
Oh no, they're.
You got your prints on the
Ooh.
weapon.
Hey, but
Like-
you turning them in probably helps you though. So
You're like, no, I didn't.
Yeah.
You did that. It's your gun.
I think they could prove it somehow.
Yeah, probably.
It'd take time. All right, so, okay.
TikTok.
Step down for murder. Your friend is involved in a hit and run.
Let's say your friend shoplifts. Will you turn him in?
No.
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 Okay. Have
I'm
you
not
ever
talking about
shoplifted?
stuff from here, like
anywhere else?
expensive shit, like jewelry store, shit like that.
Well, that's
Am I
not-
with them when
that's-
they're doing it?
That's not that. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
that's not shoplifting.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
straight up robbery.
Because some places got the stuff outside the glass.
No, I'm talking about he's stealing jewelry.
Yeah.
What kind of jewelry? Expensive?
It could be expensive.
Like thousands or hundreds? What are we looking at?
I'm saying that's more than shoplifting. That's straight up robbery.
Yeah, because it becomes felony after a point, like 500 or
Yeah.
1,000. There's different classifications, so it gets more serious with the amount.
God, we're too goody. Fucking rat everybody out.
No, I wouldn't rat them out at first. I'd be like, hey, chill the fuck out.
Hey,
I'm
so
doing
your friend was jaywalking and you noticed this. You called the
please.
cops, right?
Yeah.
it. You know, you see a crime
Fuck
stopper.
yeah.
I'm on the phone with the police right now. Stop it. Stop
Citizens
it, please.
arrest. Just tackle them and be like, citizens arrest.
There you go. You
No.
tie him to a tree.
Can you give them a citizen's ticket? Just write down fine $50.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
But
citizens arrest
you
your
pay
friend
me,
for
and then
jaywalking.
I'll give the money to the police.
Hey, one time, I didn't shoplift myself, but when I was a kid.
You've never shoplifted?
You
Does
ate
it, does
the
it
grapes.
count if you put it back?
No.
What do you mean, does it?
Like after
It
you
doesn't
leave the
count.
store?
Oh, I put it back.
So you left the store, came back, and
Yeah.
put it back?
Yeah.
Then no.
Okay, good. Well, then this
It
other.
still does. They're like, well, you still walked out with it. And then
Yeah,
they
you
walked
left
out.
the store.
Yeah, I mean, if they knew.
Yeah. No, they didn't know.
But Well, then it doesn't
I
matter.
felt guilty immediately, and I went back. It was a Velcro wallet.
Okay, so what's the statute of limitation on stealing?
Petty theft.
Correct.
Petty theft, yeah.
It's like maybe, I don't know, years.
Like what, 5 years?
5 years. If I could
Okay,
guess.
have you ever stolen from a store?
You're kidding me.
Plead the
right?
fifth.
So that's a yes.
Well, it
You?
depends what you're talking about.
What the
I don't steal.
Anything?
That's bad.
Yeah, fuck you. I've stolen.
One time I saw the vendor truck outside the store, right?
Keith.
And the vendor was inside the store. So I went inside the truck and I took stuff and I
What
left.
was it?
They just had candy.
Little Debbie's?
I mean,
Oh.
that's different. That's not inside the store. You don't know what that truck is. That could have been free.
Yeah, it didn't say, do not take.
Yeah, it said don't steal from us.
Ooh, one time, me and my friend were in this music shop, and we got some tablature books for guitar, and we were walking around and we saw some stickers, and we're like, hey, let's get some stickers. And so we stuck them in between the pages of the book, and then we went and paid for the books, but not the stickers. And then when we were walking out, the alarm goes off, and I was like, oh shit. And my friend looked at me, and I saw it in his eyes. He was going to take off. I was like, no, you're not fucking leaving, because you're the one that stuck the stickers in the book. And then so he came back into the store, and the lady came over, and she was like, oh, let me see your bag. And like, it was her and some dude, and they were like, teenagers, and they were too busy talking. And then so she took the books out of the bag and she put them on the counter, and she opened the front cover, and she was like, because she was looking for the thing on the book.
Mm-hmm.
And she was like, no, it's not there. So she flipped it over to the back, and then she opened the back cover. She was like, no, it's not there. So she started flipping through the pages one by one. And then she was like, oh, wait, here it is. And then she just scanned it and then stuck them back in the bag and gave it back to us.
She didn't notice the stickers?
No, she didn't get far enough in to get to the stickers.
Oh.
I was like, oh, my God.
You shitting bricks.
Dude, I almost had a fucking heart attack. I was like, I'm going to jail
would've.
over
Should
some
just keep
stickers.
walking.
I was like 13 or 14.
Dude, when I
You just keep walking.
was a kid, the story I was mentioning earlier, I went with two friends that just moved from California over here. And they're like, hey, to me and my brother, y'all want to go get some snacks? And I was like, sure.
Go get some sex.
Snacks.
Gangster.
They were going to pay for it. And I was like, fuck yeah, because I'm poor. I don't have any money. So we go in there. He starts stuffing his pockets. And then I'm looking at him. And he's like, oh, no, I'm paying for it. I just don't have a buggy or anything. And I was like, okay. So he's like, hey, go wait outside. So me and my brother wait outside. They come out. They don't have anything on them. And we didn't question it. We're like, oh, maybe they didn't have any money. They changed their mind. They had these Jinko pants, the real baggy ones.
Yeah.
We go up to this spot, and they just start pulling just everything out of their pockets. And in my mind, I didn't think they stole it.
Turn them in.
And, man, I ate like a king. And then later, my brother's like, hey, did you guys pay for this? And I was like, no. And then I felt fucking guilty. I was like,
I mean, it tastes better when it's stolen.
Does it?
Yeah.
That didn't feel good to
Suddenly,
me.
Jose's like, I'm not hungry anymore.
Nah, man, I feel like shit.
I stole some incense from probably the same music shop, and I
Jesus
stuffed it.
Christ.
Yeah, I stuffed it up
From
my.
church?
I put it up my sleeve, and then I just walked out, and the alarm didn't go off. I was like, cool. And then we got in the car. My brother was like, I gotta go to AutoZone. So we went to AutoZone, and I walked in the door, and the alarm goes off, and I was like looking around, and the lady looked at me, and she was like, that's weird.
Did you forget you had them on you?
Yeah, like I didn't think about it because it didn't go off when I left the store that I took them from.
Yeah.
And so we're walking around, and then he goes and he pays for his stuff, and then we leave, and I walk out the door, and it goes off again. And I was like, why does it keep doing that? And then she's like, maybe it's your keys or something, or your belt, or. So I started pulling everything out of my pockets, and then I walked through it again, and then it went off again, and I was like, it can't be this. And I pulled it out of my pocket, and she's like, yeah, we don't even sell those. And then I walked through, and it didn't go off. And I was like, that's weird. So we tore open the top of the package, and there was a fucking security thing under it. And it didn't go off when I left the store.
Maybe their thing was broken.
It's possible.
What was it?
Incense.
Like little sticks of incense?
Why would they put security things in incense?
Because they were
Because the
they
hippies don't
were
have money to buy
marijuana
it.
scented incense sticks.
Marijuana.
You know what people do now? They grab like a bag,
Bailey.
and then they line it with either tin or aluminum. I
Yeah,
forgot what it was.
aluminum foil.
And it protects from, or keeps the signal from
Yeah, it
coming
blocks the
through,
signal.
which is ingenious. And
There have been times that I could come and I'll buy like DVDs or like a deodorant or whatever, like small stuff like that. But I have like the big bundle of toilet paper or paper towels, and I forget that the stuff is there. So I walk out without paying them. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to pay this. I'm like, I'm already in my car, so I just leave.
I'll pay for it later.
Yeah, whenever I was younger, I used to.
Procure.
I stole a couple of times, like cards, but that was it.
Gift cards.
We stole hacky sacks and Hot Wheels.
James, you took
Ooh, Hot Wheels.
deodorant the other day.
What?
No, what was it? The juice flavored things?
I came back and paid for them.
Nah, man. I thought
Yeah,
you were going
Sure
home.
you did. Now
No.
the truth comes out.
I'm not losing my job over some fucking grape flavored water.
He even knows the flavor.
There's times that I don't get a buggy, right? And I'm grabbing and like, oh, I'm just getting 2 things. I don't need a car. And then I get like 3 extra things. And I man, I can't hold this. Oh, I'm just going to put this in my pocket. And I forget about it. And then I walk out. And I'm like, oh, shit, I forgot to pay for this. And sometimes I come back and I'll pay for it. But then sometimes I'm like, I don't notice it until I'm home.
I don't feel like going back up
Like
there.
one time I got home and I put the I put the stuff up and I threw myself on the bed. Like, man, what the fuck is this? 'Cause I had the pouch on the front of my hoodie. It's fucking deodorant. I'm like, oh shit, I forgot to fucking pay for it.
You got to pay for it the next night.
Yeah, you did.
And I didn't work here yet.
Okay, so even in the situation of petty theft, you would rat your friend out?
No.
No, probably
No,
not.
there.
No? Okay.
There was no person being injured.
What if it was like they stole $1,000 worth of something?
No.
But
You,
like,
you wouldn't
they're-
rat them out?
They're splitting that money with me.
They'll split, man. They'll buy you something.
Okay.
Give me some of that.
Well, one time we came out of the movies, Hollywood, and we were waiting for my mom to come and pick us up, and we were by the payphones, and the door to the payphone was open, and my friend was like, "Oh, this one must be broken." So he like slammed it shut really hard, and it bounced back open, and the tray of money fell down, and it was just full of quarters. He was like, "Oh shit!" So we grabbed it, dumped it into our shirts, and fucking ran off. Cause they always have a cop parked out front,
Mm-hmm.
and he was
It's a
he was
dummy
just
car.
chilling in his car.
How much y'all get?
It was like $25 in quarters.
For a kid, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, we went to the convenience store that's around the
Arcade.
corner, bought some
Arcade.
snacks, and I called my mom and said, "Hey, we're at this convenience store. Come pick us up here."
Thief.
Yeah, I know.
I'd rat your ass out.
Yeah.
No, talking about payphones. I used to put sweet sour sauce on the earpiece of the rubber phone.
Why?
Yeah, why?
So when someone put it on their ear, they'll get that sour
Get
sauce.
all
on their ear.
sticky and
The fuck?
I would have never thought of doing that.
No.
I mean,
I don't
could
know why I
see-
thought about it. I'm like, well, there's always all these stupid sour sauce around in my house. And like, what should I do with it? Oh, I know. I put it on the payphone.
That's like people that put super glue on toilet seats.
that's
But
fucked
wouldn't
up.
super glue dry right away?
I don't know.
I guess it depends what kind, but
You'd have to time it.
I'm sure there's some kind of quick drying glue that.
Man, I'm all for pranks, but some pranks are just.
I go all out.
Let me see that real quick. Oh my god. Whenever you move your hand on it, I can hear all of that. Huh?
My hand a lot?
Yeah.
I'll try not to.
I thought it was the cord at first, but another piece of shit. Got to buy another one.
Yeah,
And I gotta get the sponge for the hand.
We need to get you a microphone like this.
I need a stand.
Buy a stand.
Borrow James's.
Yeah, use James's.
The
that
one I
even
never
fuck-
brought. I bought it and I never used it.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe not last.
Oh, the only time I would turn them in for stealing
Mm.
is if they hurt someone in the process.
Oh, okay.
Then that's different.
So what if your friend? Well, I don't know. If they saw an accident but didn't report it, would you report the accident?
How bad of an accident?
Like a car wreck, car flips over or something.
Someone dead?
You don't know.
I'd wait for the news.
To see if they died, and then you'd report the accident
Oh,
that
I
they
thought you
already
meant.
know about.
Was I told immediately after it?
Yeah, like say your friend was at Jack in the Box and they go home and they're like, "Oh my god, I just saw this fucking car flip over in front of the store," and
I tell him.
didn't
I mean,
report
if
it.
it's out in public, somebody reported it.
well, not if it's the middle of the night.
Hey, maybe it fell in the ditch.
Oh, so
and
you're
then
bringing up what
nobody
happened to
sees
me
it.
the other day.
What happened to you the other day? Did you report it?
Didn't I tell you?
Yeah, you told her the thing caught fire.
What caught fire?
No, the car, right?
The car, the truck flipped over in the ditch by my house. It was on New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And I was coming, and that area is really, there's no street lights, and it's, middle of nowhere, and there's just this weird intersection that's at a funky angle, so you can't see cars coming. And then there's a fireworks stand right there in the corner lot.
Oh, you did tell me.
Yeah, and the guy was trying to back out, and he hit the ditch and just rolled over on his side.
Did the truck catch on fire?
No. And from a distance, though, I couldn't tell what was going on. I just saw a flashing light, and it was kind of hanging in the road a little bit. I was like, what the fuck is that? And then I got close, and I was like, oh, shit, it's a truck flipped over, and I had to swerve.
See, that one's okay because you said there were a bunch of people at the fireworks
there was other
stand.
people there. I mean, the people running the fireworks stand.
And I'm sure the guy in the truck wasn't hurt that bad.
Probably not.
Bad enough to...
Probably didn't get hurt at all.
They're like, we didn't see anything. Our shop's closed.
No, that's when, if they're trapped in the car, that's when you go buy some of those, the ones that fly, and you point
all
out
of them?
Roman candles or whatever they're called, and you point them at the guy inside
This
truck
guy.
to keep him in there.
Have you ever used fireworks?
Yeah.
No.
I saw
You know,
palomas.
like all of them fly.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
They
Okay,
malfunction.
most of
The
them.
ones you hold right before you want to blow your fingers off, and then
There's the smoke bombs that don't fly off.
I'm talking about
The ones that
fireworks.
spin on the
fireworks,
ground.
not fucking
It
children.
works with fire, right? The fire makes the smoke.
You know what I'm talking about.
I saw an
Yeah,
accident one time working at the
Yeah.
restaurant. Saw this 18-wheeler hit this car.
Did you report it?
No. I was working.
You can.
Plus a bunch of everybody saw it because all you hear is like, "Rrrr," and then the big hit, and we're like, "What the fuck was that?" And then we look out the windows because there's a big ass windows all around the restaurant. The 18-wheeler hit the car, but see the people that they hit, they were leaving the restaurant, so they were sort of drunk,
Mm-hmm.
and they pulled out from the parking lot. I guess they didn't see the big ass 18-wheeler
also
coming.
it was their fault.
Yeah, but they didn't have paper, so they got out the car and they all took off running.
Oh, I thought you were saying they died. I'm like,
No, they all took off running, and I see the trucker driver like getting out of his car. Open the truck, he's like, what the fuck going on? Because they just left the car. They took off running.
I was witness to an accident just last week. An electric company truck hit a car, and then I didn't know what was going on at first. I just saw this truck. He came from the closest left lane, and he came over 3 lanes into our side.
Yeah.
And all of us had to like slam on our brakes and go around him.
Wait, what happened?
he hasn't gotten it to
I
you.
zoned out, and I don't know what you
Nothing.
said.
He's getting to it.
So as we go around, I see is like a long bed electric company truck.
Yeah.
I don't want to say the name. And then in front of them is just this car with this woman in it, and the front of it is fucking decimated. And we didn't know what was going on at first. We thought he was just being a dumbass trying to take a Yui.
Yeah.
But when we got around, I saw her, and I was like, oh, fuck, should we report that? And I said,
You're like, no, I'm too tired. I'll go to sleep.
no. I was like, nah, other people.
It
I
was in
gotta
the
walk
morning?
the dog.
Yeah.
I was
Was that
going down
Energizer
Spencer
truck?
one time, and I was in the center lane, and there was a red light, and there was a shitload of traffic, and someone was trying to come out of the parking lot, and so people left a gap so that people could leave the parking lot,
Mhm.
but the person wanted to turn left instead of join traffic.
Oh, yeah.
And I was in the middle lane, and there's a car next to me on either side. And then the dude started pulling out in front of the guy to the right of me. And then he got to me, and then he just sat there looking at me. So I was like, come on. And I waved him through, and he goes through, and bam,
Oh,
gets T-boned by
And
a
it was
fucking
your
car.
fault.
And it was my fault.
Oh,
I was like, oh,
man.
shit. Sorry. Light turned green. Bye. I was like, oh, man. But it's not really his or my fault because the person that hit him was in the turn lane, and they got in the turn lane to try and pass up everybody.
Oh, so it wasn't the guy to your
okay.
left. It was the guy in the
Because-
middle turn lane.
Yeah, they were getting in the turn lane because they were going to turn at the light. But the spot where they pulled into the turn lane, it was the U-turn lane. It was not yet the turn lane at the intersection. So technically, it's their fault.
Sure.
But I did wave.
Whatever
I did
makes you
wave
feel
the guy
better.
in
Yeah.
without looking. Like I didn't see any cars coming, so I was like, "Yeah, go ahead,
That's
man."
definitely your
And
fault.
then as soon as they pull across, boom! I was like, "Oh shit!"
Yeah, that's what I hate. Like
Just took off.
it's a busy, so there's traffic, right? And a lot of cars, they block the entrances or whatever.
Uh-huh.
But then some of them stop. They're like, "Oh, go ahead." But yeah, you stop. But I don't know if there's another car coming from the other side, so I'm pulling up slowly, and then fucking car flies fucking by.
Yeah.
See, and that happens to me a lot. I'll be like trying to leave wherever, fast food mostly, and some people they'll stop so that I can come out, but then I see that there's fucking traffic just shooting down the other side of the road, and I'm like, I can't get out.
Yeah.
To make a left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
to make a left, like not to join, but
Yeah. Well, yeah.
I mean, you could if you had a turning lane, you could just pull up there. But most of the streets don't got that.
Yeah.
yeah.
Or it's so busy.
Yeah,
I'm always afraid to pull out into the middle lane.
that almost happened to my sister. Cause like she was trying to turn left, and the car's coming against. One of them stopped, and said, "Oh yeah, go. You can go ahead." So she's like, "Oh, okay." So she started going, and some car was fucking speeding from the other lane. You couldn't fucking see because of the truck,
Mm-hmm.
and they almost hit her. Like she went, and the car had to slam on their brakes, and if not, it would have hit the car
Jeez.
on the side,
Well, actually, not
like
too
straight
long.
up T-bone.
Not so long ago, something similar to that. You know how the yellow blinking arrows?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, then I had one, and in the intersection, there's no one in the intersection, but I have a yellow, and my side has a green. So that means the opposite side has the same thing
Right.
most of the time. So in my head, I thought that was just me. Just me gets to turn. There's fucking traffic coming the opposite way.
So you almost turned into oncoming
I
traffic?
almost did, dude. And then I caught myself like right at the end of where you wait to turn left.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, whoa, like I actually brake pretty hard, and I was like, oh my. And then in that split second, I was mad at them because they were running a light. And then I was like, oh shit.
The exact opposite has happened to me. I'd be waiting at the yellow light, and somebody was behind me, and I guess they're fucking impatient, but oncoming traffic, of
And
course.
they're all honking at you.
They're
and you're like,
honking
I
at me,
can't
and I'm
fucking
like,
go
what am I
anywhere.
gonna
You see the
do?
cars coming.
you should put your car in park and go like, "Can I help you?"
Yeah.
Dude, they go around. One time a biker was behind me. The light was doing. Well, we didn't have a yellow blinking light. It was red, a red turn. So you
And
had to
he
wait
just
on green.
went?
Yeah.
He just went around me, and we weren't even there like 10 seconds. And then as soon as he went around me, it turned green.
This ain't California, son. You
Well,
can't
this-
split lanes here.
Yeah, he wasn't wearing a helmet either. So.
That happened to
Oh,
me. Like
shit.
We don't have the helmet.
I had to run.
We don't?
No.
I thought we did.
I had to turn right, but see, I couldn't go all the way to the end because the stupid metro lines were there. So I was all the way back here at the red light, and so this car, he just fucking went around me and then to fucking turn.
I was driving in the metro lane once, and it was coming.
Yeah, well, he has to slow down. He can slow down because it's technically a normal
Well,
lane.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that he was coming. Like, I wasn't paying attention. And she was like, you got to get over. You got to get over. I was like, what the fuck is going on? I don't do downtown.
Yeah.
I don't know about the lanes and the one ways, any of that
Yeah,
shit.
I went the
because
wrong way a couple
that left
times.
lane it has the metro lanes, but it's
Yeah.
also a normal lane because when you're turning left, that's the lane that you turn left on.
Yeah, and that's what we were doing.
Yeah.
And I started freaking out. I was like, what the fuck do I do? What do I do? What do I do?
Dude, what?
Dude, one time I got fucking scared because the first fucking metro just passed by, right?
Uh-huh.
The little bar went up, so everybody went. I went forward. As I crossed, the things dropped again, and I got caught
In the middle?
I got caught between two tracks, and oh shit! I'm like,
I would.
I guess I was fucking
I
scared.
would have cried. I would have just sat there and cried.
Just get out.
No, fuck you.
Or run through the second
Just
one.
die.
Just die.
No, I'm not good with the traffic. I don't drive on highways. I don't go downtown.
I'm good in highways, but
Yeah, I don't do city
downtown's where
driving.
I'm
Yeah,
always nervous driving.
yeah. Well, I mean, that's gonna end it for us. Thank you for listening. If you actually made it through this horrible, jumbled up piece of shit,
Hey, we stayed on
We
topics.
stayed on. Yeah, most.
we stayed. Once we got on a topic, we stayed on that topic
Yeah.
till we.
We didn't
switched
jump
topics.
around like last
Yeah.
time.
Did we jump around last time?
Not the last time, but the one we were going, we would visit the first topic.
Like you bring something out of nowhere, and we would talk about that.
Yeah,
Like, okay,
Yeah.
let's go back.
Those are the ones that I call break room bullshit. And this is going to be one of those.
Yeah, I think so.
But yeah, thanks for listening. if you want to get in contact with us, everything's in the description, even though I've gotten nothing out of you people.
Oh, you get that one?
You just said that people talk to you.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
one person.
Crazy fan.
No, you said two.
It's not a crazy fan.
Who is it then?
It's an amazing fan.
Who is
They
it then?
donated to the
Why
cops.
would I tell you their name?
Why wouldn't you? We're part of the show, Keith.
Yeah, Keith, we're supposed to be part of it. We gotta know who these people are.
Maybe y'all should talk to them.
Maybe you should give us access to the
You're
accounts.
hogging all the fandom.
Hey, y'all don't have access to the accounts. Fuck y'all.
So you gonna do this by yourself?
Yeah, you're gonna start doing this by yourself.
Yeah, I'm just gonna talk to the wall. Hey, so how's your day going?
And then you come over here, pick up this mic, and then answer.
Why would I need to use different mics? I just use one.
Different tones of voice.
Different tones of voice. Yeah.
All right.
That what he said.
We love you guys. Somebody has got the worst fucking noise going.
What does it sound like?
Him.
He's got restless legs.
I think that microphone might be broke.
He's got. Oh, is that the one that was dropped?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was this one. Did you mark it?
Yeah,
No, you fucking didn't.
because
Yeah.
we got to figure out which one you broke.
We're going to have to stop using that one. Every time he moves it, I can hear like,
rattling.
yeah.
What about this one?
Mm-mm. Shake yours? Yeah.
Yeah, it's this that's shaking.
That's why.
You owe me $100.
I don't know you shit, James. Make sure you got some.
15-year-old microphones? Fuck
Hey.
off.
Make sure you got some wireless mics.
It's still worth money.
I was going to buy another one of these, but I didn't want to spend
I'm
it.
still waiting for my mic because you bought Jose one.
That's because he needed one.
I need
He
one
sucks
too.
on that thing.
I suck on this too. Look.
Yeah, but this thing makes too much noise too. I'm still gonna have to get with the hand thing.
I'm making that start using my phone.
You can't use your phone.
Yeah, can you say you can do the call? You can call.
It sounds like shit. We're not.
How are we gonna record when I?
How do you know it
stop
sounds like
working here?
shit?
Because I've done it.
Oh yeah, we tried it when you weren't here. It sounded like shit.
Oh.
Yeah, we were gonna try and call you. It was bad. All right, yet again, thank you for listening. This has been a great episode. We love you all, and bye.
Only Keith, cause he's the only one that talks to you.
Yeah, I'm the only one that loves you.
Unless you
because-
talk to me, I don't like you.
Yeah, if you can find their personal Instagrams and whatnot, they'll talk to you.
What was mine? Chubby cheeks.
No, Lil Chubby Cheeks 34 or something like that.
I think I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, it's Lil Chubby Cheeks something.
Yeah, that's my IG. Look me up.
6'3", 250, chubby cheeks.
Yeah. No, he's 6'3", 250.
No, he's too tall, too strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's 6'3", 250, pure muscle.
Oh, it was chubby cheek size 11.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Lil Chubby Cheeks size 11.
That's my shoe size. Hook me up.
We got to remember
Reebok.
that.
Give me that sponsor.
Okay, bye. Fuck.